There are thousands of DOS games. Most of them are terrible. I play one selected at random with a 20-minute time limit and record it live. This is the result. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another random DOS game show. And this is Monopoly by Leisure Genius. So, let's play. Do you wish to load a previously saved game? Nah. How many players in this game? Just the one? Is one an option? Two. Okay. Press 1 to 8 to choose a token. Let's be the boot for some reason. Give this player a name. Lawnie. Is this a computer player? No. So you can play against the computer. The computer will be called James. And yes, he's going to destroy me. Do you wish to play the short game? Yeah, why not? Enter the time for a short game in hours and minutes. Oh. Okay. So, player 2. Okay. Right. James rolled dice to choose first player. Lawnie rolled dice. Lawnie plays first. Right. So, there is no mouse support. Oh, that is interesting. And not in a good interesting. And you've got a timer that I set for 2 hours and 20 minutes by accident. So, collect 200 as you pass go. Mediterranean avenues for sale, Baltic avenues for sale. So that's a look at the properties that are just ahead of you. So, how do I roll the dice? Oh, I smashed the keyboard and it worked. Okay. Do you wish to buy the property? So, it's the one just before jail, which is Con Avenue. Yeah. Player 3 pays the bank. Okay. I'm somewhat confused at this. Do we just smash? Do you wish to save this game? No. Do you wish to continue this game? Yes. I'm going to be brutally honest with you here. This is not the best version of Monopoly. The graphics are okay, but yeah, the fact that it's completely keyboard controlled is just not my cup of tea. No mouse support whatsoever. I know it's from like 1985 when mouse support wasn't a regular thing. But, right, fast move is inactive. That's redrawing the screen, I believe. Oh, there he goes. Okay. Player wishes to offer a trade. Yeah, sure, we need that. Why not? Okay. Property transferred. So there's trade options. That's nice. All right. Can we... cash and property always displayed? Right. I've rolled and I ended up in free parking. That's it really. That's the entire game. I mean, you've won second prize in the beauty contest. Well done, James. I mean, at least it's realistic. I'm never going to win first place in a beauty contest. But yes, that's the height of things, unfortunately. It's not a bad little conversion of Monopoly, especially considering the age, but the lack of mouse support really, really hurts it. Let's see, I've rolled. Do I wish to buy Ventor Avenue? Nah. Look at them all bidding. Going. Yeah, whatever. £3. My goodness. I wonder if you could put it up for bidding and then bid against the computer for the property that you refuse to get. Now, did I roll a double? No, I didn't. So... okay. There goes James. And he's landed on the train station. So he's bought that. This is really not thrilling me. The problem I face is that Virgin released 2 other Monopoly games later on that are so much better than this one. And going back to this from them is like a severe step backwards, I guess, you know? It's one of those where it was limited by the technology of the time. Do I wish to buy it? Nah, too expensive. I just want to get past Go, and then I'll leave it. Oh dear. Sometimes I wonder why I do this to myself, you know? It's just a showcase of how this company does Monopoly with the technology they have at hand. In case you're wondering, it's D to skip on to the other player's turn and stuff. Ah, he's ended up in jail. Ha 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 ha. James has gone to jail. That's a good way to end it. And we'll just pass Go here. There we go. Yeah. So that's Monopoly. James is in jail. Lawnie's passed Go. And all is well in the world. It's not a bad conversion when you consider the various fan-made versions, unofficial versions of a game that were floating around with substantially worse graphics. But ultimately, the Windows version of Monopoly in the 90s from Virgin was far superior, and the DOS version, the Monopoly Deluxe version, was absolutely wonderful and got into a top 25, I believe. This version will be looked back on as sort of like, yes, an attempt was made to make this board game, but the lack of mouse support just hurts it too much. And there's only rudimentary sound as well, which doesn't help matters. Monopoly is a tremendous game, and obviously if you were to figure out all the key commands, there might be something enjoyable here for you, but ultimately, unless you specifically wanted a version that operated solely with the keyboard, then there's little point in this, and you should just play Virgin's later Monopoly games. And if you like me playing DOS games, good news, I have hundreds of other videos on the channel. Feel free to take a look. If you like what you see there, you can always subscribe. And if you can buy up all the properties in the American version of Monopoly, you're probably one of my flush with cash patrons. A secret cabal that owns all the property. Wonderful individuals. So yeah, as you can tell from my voice, I wasn't overly enamored with this. It's competently programmed, but in the face of later versions, competent isn't good enough. Until next time.